Alright, good morning everybody. She Detector here. So today I'm hunting at Fred Howard Park, and most of y'all know this is where I usually hunt. It's in Tarpon Springs, Florida, which is just outside of Tampa, Florida. And it's a beautiful day. It is a bit chilly. I think the temperature right now is about 50, maybe 50 or 55. I didn't even bother checking the water temperature because it's going to be really cold and I don't plan on getting in it today. But today I'm hunting with my new metal detector. This is the Fisher Labs F19, and this one is actually the LTD pink camo version. There, you can kind of see it right there. And the coil is pink camo. So I got this from Russ, and I can't give him enough thanks. Russ is with First Texas Products, and so I've tried hunting with this one, this detector once before. I did it last weekend, and when I started, I turned it on, and I set the gain at about 60. And the threshold was, I forget what I set that one at, but I pretty much just turned it on and went, just because I wanted to kind of do a straight out of the box thing, and I've never used a VLF before. But today I'm actually going to be messing with the settings and trying something different than what I did the last time. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and it does a little startup for you. And then up in the top, you'll see where it shows your battery. Wipe it off a little bit. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be hunting in discrimination mode or disc mode today. Last time I was in all metal mode. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in disc mode. And I've read through the manual. I still need to reread it again because there's a lot of information in it. But what I was reading was that the volume that you can set, it'll change the sounds based on if the target is ferrous or non-ferrous. So I'm going to set the volume at 15, and what that's supposed to do is ferrous targets will be a lot quieter than the non-ferrous targets. So there's a 5-point difference. So a non-ferrous target will ring in at 15, whereas the ferrous target will ring in at 10. So it'll be a lot quieter. And then during the hunt, I'm going to change the volume I'm going to reduce it to 10, because the ferrous targets will, according to the manual, you shouldn't be able to hear a ferrous target at all. But we're going to start off with it at 15, and so I'm going to put it in all metal mode so I can do a ground balance. And I think we're good here. So so 51, and I do plan on hunting by the water line. Low tide is probably about 30 minutes or so, but it's not a super low tide. So once I get down to the wetter sand, I'll redo the ground balance, because this up here is obviously dry stuff. So now that I did the ground balance, I'm going to put it back in discrimination mode. There we go. And I'm going to set my gain all the way at 100. There we go, all the way at 100. And this is going to allow it to be the most sensitive it can be, so it'll pick up everything. So yeah, those are the settings I'm going to work with today. I'm also out here with my scoop, Rex. Rex is a T-Rex 8-inch scoop, and I've got my pinpointer. Let's see, here you go. I'm out here with my Landor C pinpointer. And I've also got my digger pouch and my glove and my shovel. A couple of y'all were asking about my digger pouch. I got my digger pouch from the Gold Digger metal detectors. In case you were trying to figure out where to get it from, that's where you can get it from. And same thing, that's where I got my Raptor handle and the Landor C. So for those of y'all that were asking about it, that's where I got them. So Yeah, all right, let's do some detecting. All right, guys, so I just tried digging 2 different targets, and the F19 was picking something up, but once I dug it and I brought up my pinpointer, and even after I dug it, I was having a really hard time finding it. It was 2 targets in a row that I dug and I couldn't find anything. So what I did was I lowered my gain. Before I had it all the way open at 100, which means the detector is as sensitive as it can be. So I backed it down to 50. There we go. Well, it's in there somewhere. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it at 50, or as close as I can get to 50. And I'm gonna try hunting like this, because like I said, I dug 2 targets in a row where I couldn't find the target. So yeah, all right, so let's keep doing some detecting. All right, guys, so I'm picking up another target. But it's very high pitched and showing up as 29, 30, 29-ish or 30. All right, so now the bobby pin that I just dug was sounding the same as this, and I see it. So, tent stake. So, let's see if I can't reach. Yep. Alright. I didn't even have to dig all the way down for that. So, put that in there. Let's check it. Yep, that was it. Okay. Very good. Okay, so I just dug this target and dumped it. And now I'm looking for it. It's jumping around. So let's see if we can find it. There it is. Yeah. So, I don't know, some little tiny, I don't know, just a little tiny something or other. Alright. Super tiny. Hope that doesn't fall out. Alright, I'll check it again. Yeah, it wasn't very strong when I dug it, so I didn't even turn the camera on. But once I got it out, it got louder, and I was like, well, let's see what it is. Okay, so I'm picking up another signal. It's very high pitched. Let's see what it is. I know it's gonna be garbage, but I gotta learn, right? I think there it is. Yep, bobby pin. Alright. Yep, that was it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be garbage too. I think there's something wrong with that bird. Alright, so let's see what it is. It was ringing up in like a mid-tone. think I got a coin in here. There's a bunch of stuff in here. There's something right there. Then something right there. So I think I got garbage mixed with a coin. Oh, I got all of it, whatever it is. So we'll give it a shake. Oh, well, I don't know that that's a coin. You guys see that? Enjoy safely. Yes. Alright, so if you hold it down so that this is ringing up mostly, that's that really nice high-pitched sound. If you hold it sideways, it's not so high-pitched anymore. I think that's it. Yeah, I do believe that was it. Well, that sucks. I was expecting a coin. It was ringing up in the 70s, and it was high-pitched, but not as high-pitched as, I forget what it was. Maybe the bobby pin, I think. Alright, so we'll just keep swinging it around. So, something there, but it's going to be garbage. So that is a solid 43, and I see it, foil. And it was very high pitched and like Morse code like. Yeah. I still haven't thought of a name yet. I don't know what to call this new detector. So this one's kind of all over the place between a low and a high tone. Oh, there it is. Foil. Alright, let's see. Okay, so it was all over the place because it was foil and it was folded up. Makes sense, because if it's folded, it's going to throw the signal all around. Alright, so this might be a good target to play with my volume on, because I'm also getting something's jumping up to 60 over here. So, okay, so I'm in disc mode or discrimination mode. I've got my gain set at 60, oh nope, 75. Okay, so now I'm going to adjust my volume, because right now it's at 15, so the first targets ring up very quietly, whereas the non-first targets ring up louder, and that's at 15, but I'm dropping it down to 10, and according to the manual, I should not be able to hear forest targets anymore, only non-forest targets. So let's recheck this area. So remember, there was something ringing up right over here. Oh look, it's still showing. It's still showing, but I'm not hearing it. See that? Oh wait, where'd it go? There. It's still showing, but I can't hear it. But there is something over here. Well. Alright, so let's dig whatever this is. Alright, so I got it. Is this it? So it's ringing up like in here. No. That's one thing I have noticed is that the F19 picks up stuff that the sea or land or sea doesn't. I don't know what happened to this high tone over here. Or not really high tone, but not, I don't know, not garbage, I guess. Well, so the F19 is saying there's something over. Let's see, I don't know. No, it's a shell. Something up, but the land or sea is not. Alright, so I don't know. Let's try putting the volume back and see what happens. This away. Okay, so volume 15. All right. So now this first target, there's something over there, is very quiet. But whatever's over here is non-ferrous and it's much louder. This one's jumping around, so I'm thinking it's going to be folded up foil, or even if it's not folded up, maybe just foil in general, because it was jumping around a lot. don't see anything in there. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing anymore. Huh. One over here and one over here. But one's first and one's not first, according to the F19. So we'll dig this one. Alright, so I got that one. Let's see what it is. Whoops. I think I see it. Yeah, I do believe that is foil. Yep. Okay, so there's one. Well, actually, I don't know. Once I got it up, it wasn't ringing up the same way, I don't think. Okay, so that was one. Yeah, now over here. I'm just kind of listening to it. So it's like wop bop bop, wop bop bop. Alright, let's see what it is. There's something there. I just want to make sure it's not gonna kill me. Okay, no, it's a tree branch. Whew. Okay, well, that'll pose a problem. I think. Well, maybe I got it. Let's see. Yep. Okay. I don't know, that one's kind of jumping all around. I don't know what that might be. Ah, a pull tab. Alright, let's give a listen. So, if it's lying like this, so it makes different sounds depending on how it's in the ground, if it's flat or on its side or at an angle. Alright, very cool. And I'm digging up. I've never dug over here before. I'm up usually, I don't know, I guess where people set up their chairs. There's this big pile of sand. I don't know if they're making a dune or what, but figured I'd come check it out and see if I could find anything. Made my way over from the bench. So now I'm just going back and forth. Golly, that sun is hitting the screen on this and blinding me. This sounds mostly like a, I don't know, a low tone, but it's got that kind of high-pitched little twang to it that the pull tab had. So let's see what it is. Maybe I missed it, I don't know. Well, I'm thinking this is it. Yeah, see? And that's really weird. This is picking it up. This is not. And I don't have Seeker out here with me today. I might have to do a test when I get home with the two and a couple of the items that I found today, because several of them, the Land or Sea, did not pick up. I'm curious as to why. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking. Alright guys, so here are my findings for today's hunt. Nothing really exciting. Well, actually I thought it was kind of funny when I pulled this up. It's a cork. But yeah, I didn't find any coins. I did find this little earring. I don't think it's anything. It's kind of tarnished, so it could be silver, but I really don't think it is. I'm going to test it here. And if it is, I'll go ahead and clean it up and post a picture at the end. But yeah, I didn't find anything. And a bunch of these, actually a lot of these targets, I knew they were going to be garbage before I dug them. But because I'm still trying to learn the F19, I went ahead and dug them anyways, just so I could see what I dug up and the sound that corresponded with what I dug up. So yeah, but I did notice, I had the Land or Sea out there with me while I was hunting, and there were a couple of times that the F19 was picking up something here, and when I tried looking for it with the Land or Sea, it wasn't picking it up. So I wanted to do a test between the Land or Sea and the Garrett AT. I don't know if the Garrett will pick up stuff that the Land or Sea did, and I'm just kind of curious to see, you know, if it will, and I'm also curious if it does, why the Land or Sea doesn't. But at the same time, everything on here is garbage, so most people probably wouldn't have dug it anyways, so there wouldn't have been an issue with the Land or Sea finding it to begin with. But this is just kind of out of curiosity that I want to do this. So I'm going to try having both of them on at the same time. I don't know. Alright, okay. Okay, so I know for a fact this is a little piece of like a drink packet, one of those like Crystal Light drink packets, but it's metal, some kind of metal. The Land or Sea, or the F19 picks it up, and I know that the Land or Sea doesn't pick it up at all. So let's see. Okay, so the Garrett does pick it up. Now, I don't know why there's a difference. I mean, but like I said, it is garbage, so it's not really a big deal. It's just out of curiosity. So let me see. I don't remember. Okay, so this is something else. I think this is, looks like just a piece of foil, maybe like a gum wrapper. So the Land or Sea doesn't pick it up. Okay. The Garrett does, but it has to be really close, within a ½ inch of it. So, see, and that's another one. It's just kind of curious. Okay, that one. It's just kind of curious why it picks some stuff up and not other stuff. And I think this is a condensed piece of foil, but that has to be pretty much right on it. touching it for it to pick it up. So, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to kind of test it out of curiosity, just because a couple of these I tried finding and my pinpointer just wasn't finding them at all. But again, like I said, it's not a big deal because it's garbage. It found all of the other stuff, like the screw and this little bitty, I think it's like an eyelet or something. This was really small. There, that one took a little bit to find too. I think my sensitivity setting is not as sensitive as it can be. But, yeah, so, yeah, it was just something that I wanted to try, so that was all. And a couple of y'all have asked what's the second button on here. This is the second button that you can use to set the sensitivity. So you just have to go through it. It comes with instructions where you can have it do vibrate by itself or vibrate and beep. And I think you also have the option of doing vibrate and beep and the light. So that's what that button does. It lets you adjust the sensitivity. And make sure you check me out on Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. Other than that, I will see you guys later.